Hello and welcome back to our second round coverage from the 2018 Konopiste Open. We are bringing you the lead card, back nine, big sexy commentary, myself, Nate Sexton, and Jeremy Koling.
And we've seen some hot starts here from Seppo Paju, Eagle McMahon, both shooting 7 down on the front 9. Just an incredible staggering start for these two players. Simon and KJ not playing too far off, both shooting great front 9s as well. Just Simon with the 1 bogey so far of the round on hole 1. But setting up for a really great back 9 as Eagle continues this storm.
Yeah, man, super entertaining golf. Eagle McMahon has the lead. Simon Lizotte, 2 years ago, the champion at Konopiste. Johan Nybo, the year before, won Konopiste, and then you've got 2014 European champion Seppo Paju. Hole 10, par 3, 112 meters. It goes to the right. There's kind of a low branch here on the tree on the far right, and then if you really go a little long, you might have to contend with the branches of the tree straight ahead. Low forehand with a lot of power, turnover mid-range, most likely the shots we're going to see.
Eagle with a super wide forehand.
No way around that?
Backside of that tree.
There's no way he's going for that.
That seems unlikely.
Yeah,
it did work out.
This is early. Fought through a little, but he's outside the circle.
Mm-hmm. And Seppo with that wide Anheuser flex shot there, skipping inside the bullseye. Beautiful
That's what
shot.
You want to do.
And that seems a bit early. Simon does not like it out of his hand and has caught the low ceiling. It's going to leave him at least 15 to 18 meters short.
Decent effort.
We saw KJ hit one like this on hole 9 and back-to-back on 10 as well.
Wow.
A little behind-the-back chain smack. That's a tricky tap out.
A tricky rhyme. I like that.
And Eagle has fallen out. A good effort, but not paid off. And Seppo to tap in, hit 8 down through 10, Seppo Paju. He's driving the disc like a man possessed.
Our 11th hole, par 5, 311 meters straight ahead through this gap to start. Got to get right of this purplish red tree that's really a monster if you go underneath it. Stay a little bit right, and then set yourself up for an opportunity to get to the basket in 2 and putt for eagle. It's definitely the most eagleable hole out here on the course.
Mm-hmm. This is the hole that UC predicted 12 eagles. Through round 1, there were 8.
12 eagles for the tournament.
For the tournament. So, and the eagle gets brought into play much more with these trees that have fallen down here on the left side of the fairway, unfortunately, due to a storm. But it's a beautiful hole. The trees just... The red tree at the corner that you're talking about is one of the most beautiful trees you're really ever going to see in a disc golf course.
KJ lining one up. Most likely destroyer. A little inside.
It's dropped down the edge of the fairway, which is a fortunate kick that could have gone into the woods and forced a pitch out. He should be able to throw. Good
Seppo
shot.
with his red D2, and this is a crush.
Oh, mercy me. Oh,
wow.
Man. That's every bit of 550.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful tee shot. And Eagle throws a screamer about 10 feet high the whole way.
Just a weak 500.
Yeah, just kind of looks weak after Seppo's.
Simon needs a little flip. Can he get it?
It's trying.
Well, he might be okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, that's unfortunate there. Looks like he's going to have that tree to contend with.
That main tree you have to miss is such a great disc golf obstacle, too, because most trees you hit, you just fall down underneath them, no big deal. This one, the branch is growing so low, there's still gaps.
Yeah.
But it's really plays like a bunker. KJ's too high, fading out. He's going to have a tough save to get his birdie. Simon's going for the basket here.
Wow. Awkward angle there, having to flip it up next to that tree, and he has gone too far. That's annoying problems to have on this hole, but, you know, I think you'll take it.
Yeah.
Coming back for Eagle from about 17 meters.
And Eagle.
Oh, this is looking
this
perfect.
Is perfect. Skip in.
For the albatross.
Oh, and he hit the pole.
Did he really? Oh my gosh! Speaking of dialed in, that's impressive. And Seppo says, "I like that. I'm gonna try that myself."
And it looks like he's done it about perfectly.
Wow!
Just out on the edge. Yep, in the circle. KJ throwing his third. I think he's gonna like it.
Oh, go in. Oh my goodness, that hyzered right in front. From their perspective, I'm sure that looked like it was perfect.
Wow.
And it basically was, minus going in.
Man, Simon's long putts have been looking on.
Yeah.
I played the first round with him, and seeing this so far, he's just really giving incredible effort from way outside.
And the Eagle has landed. Seppo in for 3.
Wow. A hot start gets even hotter.
Yeah, man. That's going to put him 10 down through 11, is that right?
I think it might be.
Oh my goodness. And Eagle no slouch either. I believe he's 9 down through 11.
The most casual Eagle ever recorded. Yeah. He just made the putt like even just like a half.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, cool. Next hole, please.
Yeah, speaking
Next
of.
hole is the 12th, par 4, 201 meters around to the right. You can throw a turnover or a forehand to start the shot. Get through this gaps into this landing zone, and then you've got to clear the pond. And it's no easy task because there's a lot of guardian trees, low limbs, and OB, obviously, with the water. So you've got to get across this pond, stay as straight as possible, kind of climb the hill, and look for a birdie. This is the hardest hole on the course.
Yeah, average is 4.6. 0.1 strokes easier than round 1, where it averaged 4.7. But yeah, nothing else on this course is even close to as difficult. And Seppo just continuing this driving clinic.
Did you see that line? He went around the tree on the left. I haven't seen anyone else ever do that.
That's very interesting. An Eagle with a perfect forehand. It looks like just a hyzer, but it's a little bit more complicated than just that. You kind of have to flip it up a little bit to hit that gap the right way.
Oh, this could be big. Oh, maybe not. A little bit tight.
And you have to hug it tight, I believe. Going for either the anhyzer or the side, you have to hug it tight early and then push it wide on the exit of the gap. Otherwise, you're going to hit limbs and drop down and be out of position.
And Simon has been known to sometimes go a little crazy on this hole. Looks like he's playing the smart shot here. And this is huge.
It just continued to hit things and move forward simultaneously.
KJ's going to lay up to the edge of the lake. Ooh, not the most favorable lie, I don't think. And again, this is a tough shot. Eagle going low ceiling. Ooh, but he gets through high.
Oh, and now he's looking for the Eagle.
Wow.
Oh, just bullseye. Wow.
This guy is racking up some bullseyes.
Yeah. And Simon has thrown a pretty decent shot.
Didn't we say this was the hardest hole?
It is.
Okay,
yes,
so
it is.
It's kind of weird the way they're doing this.
Mm-hmm. Seppo's like, I like that. I'm going to try that myself. And not as amazing, but still amazing.
Yes. KJ, let's see how much this tree plays a factor. Looks like it's not too bad. Does it have enough speed? Yes.
That's good.
Seppo for birdie.
$11 through 12.
Wow.
KJ with a good par save.
Another birdie.
3 down on this hole for our lead group. Wow.
Hole 13, par 3, 108 meters, sloping down to the right. Turnover mid-range or forehand is the best play here. You just have to be careful of these low branches on the right and the big tree on the left. So the gap does get narrow kind of at that halfway point. And Seppo just holding the box.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to take it from somebody who's one stroke off perfect.
and just birdieing and eagling everything.
Right.
So.
It's actually important to bring up that he's one off perfect. At this point in the round, he's 2 strokes back of Ricky Wysocki, who is 13 down through 12 holes.
It breaks the brain.
Yeah, the level of play right now as Eagle parks another shot is so hard to really wrap your mind around. I mean, as a player, it's...
Ooh,
wow. And look at that. He's actually moved Eagle's shot further away. They probably couldn't see that from the tee, but you can actually move that back to the original spot. Yeah, we talked about that in other tournaments.
You by the rules, you're allowed to move it, but if it's a blind hole, you might as well just scoop them up and roll them down.
That's right. And can we see another long putt from KJ? Almost. It's just easy right now. It's just simple. He's just coasting.
I feel like I'm going to shoot an 18 down. These guys are inspiring me. It looks so easy.
It looks very easy.
Why have I been getting pars? It doesn't make sense now.
Game's simple. Just throw it up there, and if you don't throw it up there close, then you just put it in on the second one, and then that's how you do it.
That's genius coaching from Germ. Hole 14, par 4, 256 meters. This one is a long hyzer shot off the tee. Has to move left before this big island of trees straight ahead. Finding that secondary fairway, setting up a 100-meter shot, kind of going uphill over this rise to the green.
It's really important to get this drive really far left. It's not quite as demanding as the second hole is, but it's still really important because if you go straight and you don't hyzer early, then you're gonna have that big tree to contend with, and it's very difficult to throw your second shot.
Yeah, the angles are what really make this hole. If you don't get left, you just don't have that angle. You're pinched off, and you cannot really access the green. This is maybe too tight. Certainly too tight.
Oh, and Seppo has kicked down in a really bad spot. Eagle has this.
This is a rip.
Okay, yeah, he's gotten enough hyzer. I wasn't sure if it was going to go too fast and hit that tree line before it got to the left, but it managed to hyzer into the perfect position.
Just the sound off these crushes these guys are putting out. Turn your speakers up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not at all what you want to see.
It looks like he might have space to throw. Kind of had a shortened follow through.
It won't turn for him. Got too high. And that's going to be nothing but a layup. And Seppo really stymied here. Has to go with the forehand. I'm sure he didn't want to have to do that.
And it looked like that was an intentional forehand roller, which is that was a surprising play there from Seppo.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder. Roller, thrower. Really hard to say. That's one of the hardest calls I've ever had to make.
Yeah, it could have hit something early and turned it into the roller, but yeah, eagle, bullseye, just count it, move on.
Yeah, next hole probably also, so.
I'm going to go ahead and say bullseye for 15.
Simon a little hot.
And that's going to bring into play the low ceiling there on the green with those limbs. I'm going to call it. Seppo's going to throw this in.
Not a bad effort. Seppo going to take his first par in over an hour.
Yeah, it's been a while. And Simon really one of the best in the game at this putt. Comes up a bit short there, but with that spin putt that he has, he gets down to the knee really well and manages to get out of some tricky putting situations in ways that other players aren't quite as capable of.
Yeah, his spin style can hold the elevation much easier than a more push-driven putt.
And Eagle picking up the only birdie on hole 14, kind of surprising. It's a hole you relatively expected all the card to get, but
yeah,
just Eagle.
Hole 15, par 4, 228 meters downhill. This one you want to just go with another huge crush. You want to throw something medium stable, get past these branches on the left, heading for these trees on the right, and then hides are just before them, right down into the middle. If you go too far left, there can be some problems. Eagle with a big crush.
Oh, well, this is actually going to make a somewhat difficult approach shot. There's going to bring some trees into play.
Yeah, he did get a little bit too far left.
Yeah, you really just want to throw this thing dead straight the whole way. As you see Seppo here unleashing. The flip up has got him all of 500 plus feet here. Off to the left side of the fairway. He does have a tree in his way, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue.
Simon staying a little too far right. Can it sneak through? Yes.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
To the perfect spot.
I mean, I'd say just outside of long jump putt range, which is kind of crazy to even think about.
Yeah. Oh, and this is too far left also, I fear. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be tricky. Really obstructed.
Yeah, similar to where Eagles is, I believe. Maybe Eagles a little bit further up.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, he typically is. Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah. Nice little Anheuser flex shot there from the man they call KJ. An eagle from a very similar position.
Oh.
He's got it a bit higher.
Wow.
Inside
right to
the circle.
green.
Oh, man.
The kid's got all the shots.
Yeah, he's showing that. Okay, so maybe the jump putt call was a bit hasty, but
we
soft
get the spirit.
putter.
We got the spirit of what you're trying to say. You were not wrong.
He crushed it.
KJ, oh, just a little left on his birdie bid.
An eagle to continue this hot run.
Wow, it just doesn't matter where he drives it. If it could be a bullseye, it could be outside the circle, it could be edge of the circle.
20 years old.
He's on fire.
He's got the focus of a champion.
Is he 20?
Is it? Yeah, I think so.
Okay, maybe he is.
He's older than 19 and he's younger than 21.
Okay, I'll put him at 20 then. Great birdie from Seppo. KJ takes par. Hole 16, par 5, and it is a tough one. 302 meters, starting out with this tunnel that's all of 110, 120 meters to get out of. So you really have to throw a great precise drive to put you in position to go with a huge turnover down here to the right. Ideally on your second, you'd like to reach this shade underneath these trees, setting up a pretty routine approach to get your birdie, but it's pretty easy to say. Another thing to do.
Yeah, it's the only par 5 that actually averages above par at 5.1. It's one that really is demanding from tee to green. Really no out of bounds to speak of. Just tight tunnel here and then a long distance to go afterwards. And look at that tree direction.
A friendly little kick right to the garden spot.
Sure. And Seppo using just a perfect shot. Wow.
That's a crush.
And bending it halfway through the flight, staying down the middle of the fairway the whole time with a full power drive. Well, maybe 80% drive, but still just remarkable.
4.
Spectators have to dodge that one, but that's really not a horrible spot.
Really, the second shot, as long as you can throw a full powered shot, that's the key element here on this tee shot, is put yourself in a spot where you can throw and get yourself the majority of the distance on your second.
Mm-hmm.
You can't cut off too much on the first, really.
KJ with the early release, forced to go forehand here, not getting a whole ton of distance either, so birdie may have flown away for him at this point.
And you can see, yeah, Simon was in perfect position. Good.
Is that getting past that? If it gets past that tree, it's the furthest I've ever seen.
Unreal. He is putting for eagle. Oh, man, that was a rip.
A little too much turn, maybe. Still fantastic either way, but
right. You're just looking for ultra
wow,
perfection.
He got the skip too.
Yeah,
that's a 50-meter stake, so he's probably 30.
Yeah,
incredible.
Mm-hmm. Inside 100 feet, that'll be a jump putt. And Seppo with that amazing drive, beautiful second shot. If that can miss the
Oh my gosh.
We may have been looking at something close to the circle's edge if that had missed.
Yeah. Let's just say it's a bullseye.
Yeah.
We have license to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a clear bullseye.
We're just speculating, but, you know.
Clear bullseye if it missed those branches.
A great effort here from KJ. That's going to put him in position to, you know, that's a salvageable birdie putt from 15 meters.
Seppo.
I'll go ahead and put him in. It's close to bullseye. I can't quite tell if it's in that red ring or not.
And Eagle, as Jerome called, going jump putt. And looking good. Wow.
Oh, wow. Great
Chalk up
line.
another bullseye.
Oh,
man. KJ for the birdie.
Man, he has been so close on those jump putts. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Miscue there.
That's hard to take with that drive so perfect. The approach shot, or the second shot looking so perfect.
Reminiscent of hole 2.
Yeah.
And to think he's still putting together this kind of round.
Yeah.
With a few inside circle misses that he could have easily had back. Just a testament to how well Seppo is throwing the disc.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up those putts and he'll be unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
2 birdies, 2 pars. The long walk over to the 17th, and then we've got a par 4 going uphill the whole way, 175 meters, OB on the left side. These guys are just going to obliterate the disc going up this hill.
Yes, they are.
There's nothing in their way. They just have to make sure they throw it hard enough to not go OB. So it incentivizes absolutely just crushing it to make sure it turns over. And then they're going to have, if they do it right, absolutely simple approaches to the basket. The Eagle just burn one over. Incredible. That is going so far. Wow. Near the OB line, but he's loving that spot.
And you hear
Simon with a grunt.
If you hear him grunt, that means it's going big. And
oh my gosh.
I have never.
That's the 50-meter stake.
I have never even. I don't even believe it.
They're breaking the game, man. We were having a great time before these guys started doing this.
That is so freaking far. And Seppo just with a little casual.
Way to ruin a really fun time for the rest of us. Incredible drives.
And that's how most incredible golfers will make it look.
That's a great shot.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
And look at how far back he is of the rest of the group. It's just, it's comical. It's entertaining, it's frustrating, and it's impressive.
Wow. A little bit tight. The Eagle's got a great angle for this backhand shot, being so close to the OB over here.
And he's going with a P2 here, I believe. Inside bullseye.
Oh my
Once
gosh.
again,
Slides it back into the bullseye. And with that, Seppo going to the green here with Eagle. Oh, get past that. Ew, that's not great.
Wow.
But with Eagle assured a birdie here, even after the par start, he now just needs a birdie on 18 to match his minus 16 course record again.
Ugh.
It almost seemed like he was slowing down there for a second.
Yeah, it seemed like it for about 2 holes.
KJ trying to make that, but very difficult coming out of the bushes.
And this is a tough putt in that he just missed a short putt.
Oh, and it hits another branch.
Goodness gracious. Man, that's a shame. It's missing the short putt in the hole before and then throwing a great drive and then the miscue with the one tree on the green, hitting that.
And Eagle just playing absolute perfection the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, not letting anyone any room for error. And Seppo's missed 3 inside the circle, and he's 13 under. Wow. Oof.
Woof.
Woof. Yeah.
Hole 18, par 3, downhill 136 meters. No OB to speak of. Really a beautiful hole. Throw up your putter, your mid-range, and just watch it glide all the way down to the pin. It's a fun one to throw, fun one to watch.
And Eagle's going with a little flex forehand line here, which is kind of surprising. He's had such control over his putters and mids today.
I'm a little surprised, but I do like the play. It's one I'm known to use myself. This is a little too early, though.
Yep, and that's going to hyzer outside the circle.
12 meters?
Yeah, if he wants to shoot 16 down back-to-back rounds, he's going to have to make an impressive putt here to finish.
Simon's so good at this little Anheuser to flex putter shot.
Yeah, wow.
And wow, right to the edge of the bullseye. I don't think it's quite in there, but it might as well be. That's an easy putt.
Seppo going with a 400 PA1 here. And this is looking
tracking.
Beautiful.
Get in.
Oh, man. And Seppo, yeah, that'll do. This is a hole he has spit out for ace in the past, I believe.
I think you're right. KJ, a little heavy on the hyzer, maybe not. Oh, it's perfect. Slow down. Yes.
Wow. 446 feet, is that correct?
I think that is.
Wow. Oh,
there it is. Minus 16.
You see the release of intensity. That's.
I'm going to say putting doesn't need any work. Drives, no work. Fist pump, Maybe hit the practice green.
Yeah, maybe go.
Maybe revamp that fist pump. But other than that, absolute perfection.
Wow. What? 32 under through 2 rounds?
I got to finish this commentary, but I feel a little bit sick.
Yeah.
And they're going to shake it one last time for the fans. Get in there, Simon. Nice.
That's fun.
Great star frame.
That's fun.
Wow. 32 under for Eagle McMahon through 2 rounds. 1080 rated golf 2 days in a row.
It's a good start.
Here's our metrics. Seppo Paju leading the way with the green hits at 78%. Eagle McMahon not far behind at all at 72. Bullseye hits 39% is
7.
unreal. That's the highest I've ever seen.
18 holes, 7 of them he was inside
Inside 3 meters. Unbelievable. Inside the circle putting 100% for the Crush Boys, 92 for KJ, and Seppo, as we saw a few miscues, drop him all the way down at 73%, still at 14 under par. Penalties, just the one for Simon on the first hole, going OB left. Everybody else kept it clean.
Only bogey of the day for the card.
Wow. And there is our leaderboard. Eagle 32, Seppo 26, Macbeth lurking there at 25, Simon 25, and Ricky with a course record tying -16 moves to 24.
And also gaining 0 strokes on the leader. That's gotta be pretty frustrating.
Make sure you guys subscribe to SpinTV. We got a lot of European disc golf coming your way. European Championships, Finnish Nationals. Gonna be some great action.